Additionally, there's a book that you sponsored actually called Disruptive Procurement, which I think is a very good book. I'd recommend anyone read it. But in that book, because there's a very nice phrase which I use a lot, which is procurement delivers value to the business by delivering value to the end customer. And that was my mantra before. It's a mantra that worked in MISC. And that's the way we got the traction. That's the way we got the lights to go on, because you're giving the business value in a currency that they value.
Yep.
Not in a currency that I value or procurement thinks they value. And that was a big step forward for us.
I'm going to bring this back a little bit forward to say that after going through all the trials and tribulations, what were those outcomes that you would say that you have oversaw over the last few years that brought MISC to a more value-driven transformation?
A new way of working and a new governance structure would actually result in better governance than they had before. But that appears, when we started that journey,
right,
that was almost, you could do one or the other. You can't do both. But we managed to do that. We empowered procurement. The governance was taken away from independent committees and put into a process. The process became the governance. And by doing that, we've been able to abolish committees, which in a GLC environment is like splitting the atom, right? So that was revolution. We managed to do it. And we enhanced governance at the same time. So that was the game changer, I think. And that's now embedded in policies. It's embedded in processes. That's now the way that we worked. That was the foundation stone, really, that then allowed us to start to introduce better processes, more leading edge processes, choice in how we buy. So I would say empowerment, better governance, more choice, and then we had to upskill the teams because this was a new dawn. And we had to educate the business, absolutely. Then we created an expectation. And therefore we had to very rapidly start to upskill our procurement colleagues to embrace the new processes to be able to deliver against that. I think those are the 3 or 4, major things. I haven't talked about platform, which, interestingly, when I first started, was seen to be the answer to all evils, right? I never thought it was, and it still isn't. It's a useful enabler. It hasn't driven hearts and minds. It hasn't changed hearts and minds. But we now have an empowered organisation, which again, no committees and empowerment is quite a different outcome in a GLC environment to from where we started.